Welcome back. 5:14 on your Monday morning. And new this morning, more than 1.4 million U.S. veterans are at risk of being homeless because of poverty and a lack of support networks. And dozens of those veterans live right here in our community.
Now, a program at Lafayette Transitional Housing is looking to end that. I sat down with one local veteran who he had a unique story. At one point, had a job that paid six figures, but he ended up losing everything and found himself homeless. But this morning, he's waking up in a new place he now calls home.
Jay Wade considers himself a hard worker.
I've always worked, always held a job. Arizona, California, London, England, Seoul, Korea, Bangkok, Thailand, and Saudi Arabia twice.
He studied speech and communication and English at Indiana University. He was also in the U.S. Air Force for 4 years and served in the Gulf War.
In the military, you have augmentee jobs. I was a security policeman augmentee. I was a rapid runway repair augmentee, where we went through special training in Wethersfield, England, where we drove big trucks. And we learned how to fill craters in the runway if they were bombed.
But after serving, he eventually had a six-figure income working in Saudi Arabia, teaching English as a second language to members of the Saudi Arabian military.
I actually taught the officers English that had their men, enlisted men, guarding the oil wells.
But in 2009, Jay's story had an unexpected chapter he never saw coming. He ended up losing his job and came back to America to take care of his sick mother, who eventually passed. But those few months of unemployment never came to an end. He eventually lost just about everything, including his Indianapolis home.
It just all happened so fast that your finances just start evaporating. I looked at my house one more time, and I guess I found myself homeless.
He ended up living at the Indiana Veterans Home in West Lafayette for about a year, but with some additional help through the supportive services for veteran families at Lafayette Transitional Housing, Jay now has a place of his own to call home.
This is the, of course, the living room and the appliances and the refrigerator.
It gives us the ability to take veterans and either have an intervention to avoid homelessness or to rapidly rehouse veterans and put them in housing. We have a limited amount of financial assistance, which enables us to be able to do that.
Christina Howard is Wade's caseworker at Lafayette Transitional Housing. Not only have they helped him find housing, but they've also helped him get back to work. He now spends several days a week teaching English at the Lafayette Adult Resource Academy. And although he may have lost just about everything, Wade says he realizes now it doesn't take much for him to be happy.
Are you happy? I'm so happy that you're happy.
At one point during the interview, he called this experience traumatic, having just about everything and then losing everything, and something that he said it's made him a little bit more humble, he said. So
well, what an important program. It's making a real difference.
Later this morning, I'm going to have more information on our website, WLFI.com, about this program in our community and how other veterans in our community could take advantage of it. And they work with each veteran, whatever they're dealing with. So
well, thanks for